Gunter Van Ellis, world's richest man, 17 children, amateur astronaut.
So you're saying Elon?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
No, that's not a documentary.
Where did he go with that man?
And where did he go? We just threw him into space.
What did you...
He's an astronaut. I took him to space.
Wow. Well, that's that for that.
Butcher.
Evening.
Yeah.
All right.
Daddy's home.
Hey! Come on, girl. Just toss him.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
you should have kicked his ball through the top of his skull.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ryan.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, we made it. The series finale of The Boys. I want to say this whole project has gone on for like 5, 6, maybe even 7 years. And we are finally here. It's finally come to a head. And the only thing I'm really worried about or concerned about is this body count better be legendary. Rekkai, how you feeling, brother?
I feel the same way. The one thing that I like about The Boys, even though it got off the rails and then it came back on in this season, was that they weren't afraid to kill off major characters. So who's it going to be? We don't need no Stranger Things, nothing. Kill some people.
Yes.
Real stakes.
That's
real stakes.
That's what I'm talking about. What you said, real stakes. Make sure you stay to the end because we're going to have a great conversation over this episode and over the series as a whole as well. So without any further ado, let's get started.
I, Serge Emilien Lassant, being of unsound mind and haggard body, declare this my last will and testament, though I have no worldly possessions to bequeath, that as I compose this letter on cardstock smuggled into the freedom camp within the
The prison pocket.
tunned guard with colitis named
I'd
Bert,
be like, I don't want to touch this.
I do have something to give you. The knowledge that I have seen each and every one of your assholes.
Excuse me?
It says what it says.
It says what it says.
Hey, Frenchie going Frenchie.
Butcher, I installed the toilet cam once purely for science. Long story. And inadvertently captured yours. Hughie and MM, as we were bent over and searched for contraband in the camp. Annie, I accidentally walked in on you and Hughie plumbing each other's depths, but you did not notice me. I'm just gonna...
She's a freak.
We've been through so much together, the best and worst of times. And I've become closer to all of you than my own blood. So close that I've seen all your assholes. And that, to me, is a true mark of family.
Is it?
You are my family.
I'm not family with that many people.
We don't need to be that close, my guy.
But fear not, I am at peace, because for a moment I knew heaven on earth. In your arms, mon coeur.
Oh. Why's she there?
Because she was with him. Remember,
Yeah,
she
but-
kept Kimiko safe or whatever.
The revolutionaries. Because the ones strong enough to change the world are the ones who usually do.
Easter Sunday, 4 p.m. live from the White
Or,
House. Homelander.
that Ryan?
Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2.
Uh-oh. Daddy's home.
It's all right. Not here to hurt you.
You mean like last time?
Look at you. No harm done.
How'd you find me?
Crime analytics got wind of a young man flying outside Culverine.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Everything is different now. I've ascended. I'm immortal.
Then why do you give a shit about what happens to me? You got your shitty racist dad, so you don't need me.
Oh, Soldier Boy doesn't matter. You and I. That's all that matters. I know you because I am you. And you're me.
No, Dad. I'm not.
Yeah, who says shit like this?
I am nothing like you. You were already the most powerful person on Earth, and you were a lonely, miserable piece of fucking shit. Throwing tantrums when you didn't get what you want. Why the fuck would more power make you any better? Scaring people into calling you God doesn't make you God.
You don't know what's going on. It's okay.
He got some balls to stand up to Homelander like that, though. I'll give him that.
I
You
mean,
will.
nobody but him and Soldier Boy could do it.
Saving these people is the best any of us can do. Just get them to Canada, hook up with the rest of your team, and keep helping people one at a time.
While you die on some suicide mission? Do you even have a plan?
I mean, side versus Canada through a horse race. Am I right?
Freud be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
When I joined the Seven, I was so excited to meet Queen Maeve, but never meet your heroes. She was checked out and she gave away so many parts of herself, there was nothing left.
Because she was sick of Homelander shit.
And I was such an annoying little shit, just running around saying there's always something worth fighting for. I swore to myself I would never let that happen to me.
Man.
I don't know about never meet your heroes, by the way. It worked out okay for me.
That's one way to do it. I still gotta get across the border, though.
Be a bunch of Canadians at the border like, don't bring that bullshit over here.
I had it custom made from turbine grade titanium.
For your sin pit.
I just didn't expect so many people would
Push back.
doubt
Mm-hmm.
Homelander's godhood.
You still have that 95 Chateau, Margot? The one you took from that pedo priest at Immaculate Conception?
Mm-hmm.
Let's crack it open. But I really need you right now. What is he thinking? If I press him, will he flip on Homelander?
She told you, I don't F with you.
Yeah.
Like, is this the 8th
Nothing.
grade?
Mm-hmm.
So all those people who are going to doubt, what if you did something about it?
What do you mean?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
Well, I just mean, how can we help Homelander?
I ponder that every day.
Dangerous game you playing, girl.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little girl, I had this dog, Peaches. She died. I was riding the school bus that ran her over. So messy.
Ugh.
And I carried her collar with me for weeks. You know, anything to remind me of the pet I love so much. That's what you're doing. You let everyone think that you were the stray that Frenchie took you in, when you know it was really the other way around. He was your pet, your lapdog, really. Yeah, you strung him along, but you kept his leash tight because you loved using him.
Hey, Sage, I know you're smart, but if she fuck around and hit you,
When it looked like he might move on with someone else, you finally f***ed him.
Ooh.
Anything to keep him from being happy. When he would have done anything for you, even throw his life away.
Ooh.
you know what? She's not wrong, though.
Trying to get smacked? Oh, see, yeah, there it goes. It's manifesting.
That's the only way they could see. But did she just take away
Did she lose
Sage's
her
powers?
Yeah.
Soldier Boy has to be fuming for his blast to work, all right? I thought you might be the same, so we spilt a bit of tea on you. But it were nothing personal, God's honest.
Oh, now, forever. Farewell.
She's a human.
My brain was so loud, and now it's...
It worked.
I'm fucking stupid like you guys. So what's the plan?
Homelander's using Easter to announce he's God Almighty. We know where he'll be and when. And if it's anything like that Vox Studio shit, soon as he's done, he's sicking his thought police on America. Millions of people are gonna die.
We're talking about breaking into the White House?
Yeah. And we have to assume Homelander knows we're coming.
I got it. You wear disguises. You dress up like those soldiers with the furry hats.
Ooh, she a special kind of stupid.
That's England. Ignore me.
Wow.
And how do we get in?
Underground tunnel. The off-the-books one that JFK used to shade Maryland.
We have to imagine the secret presidential tunnels must be pretty secure.
True. It's from last year when we did protection for Singer. Every door code, every entrance.
Smart.
So
You don't think they've changed those in a year?
One last go.
Well, they wrapped up Sage's little arc real quick, didn't it? Like, super quick.
Yeah, because at this point, there's no reason to even kill her.
Homelander's gonna kill you, and he'll find me. So, rest of the time I got, I'm going to Harry Potter World in Orlando. Who's with me?
And that is definitely the place to turn your brain off.
Wands up, bitches. Sage out.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, they wrapped that up super quick.
I'm okay with it, though.
I'm a disruptor. I disrupt. And I was thinking, why can't Starlighters work in my factory as non-compensated employees?
Slaves?
Slaves.
Slaves?
Yeah.
Homelander, glad you're here. I'd love to bend your ear about white fertility rates.
Oh,
What?
why don't you wait for us
Look at
in
his
the
face.
garden? We just need a moment. Right this way.
Who the fuck is that?
Gunter Van Ellis, world's richest man, 17 children, amateur astronaut.
So you're saying Elon?
I believe we should consider postponing.
Out of the question.
You saw Butcher's lab. If he managed to figure out Soldier Boy's blast or...
You think I'm afraid of William Butcher?
Of course not. Of course not. We've taken the necessary precautions. We moved the venue here. We just don't want any distractions on your blessed day.
On your blessed day.
Your Eminence.
To be damned. That's what that is.
Not now, Deep.
Not your call, Prophet Mohammed. What you do need is a crusader. Yeah, like one of those yoke knights from the olden days. Crack some skulls, lay down your holy law.
Where did you learn about the Crusades?
The Bible. Ever heard of it?
It's not in the Bible. Indiana Jones.
What? No. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
That's not a documentary.
Where did he go with that man?
And where did he go? We just threw him into space.
What did you...
He's an astronaut. I took him to space.
Wow. Well, that's that for that.
I don't need anyone anymore. I don't need billionaires.
I couldn't agree more, sir.
And I don't need perverted fishfuckers who debase themselves endlessly for mere drops of my affection.
Ooh.
I have never
And I
had
mean
less
never.
respect for anyone in my life. In fact, Kevin, the only reason that I haven't fucking killed you is that I want you to feel deep in your heart how truly worthless you really are.
Damn.
The second the live broadcast is over, I want the wheat separated from the chaff. Those who don't accept my truth will be the first to burn in my holy fire. Smile, Father.
And you all in on that, huh, bro?
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
And he just wanted the money. God damn. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you this much. They moving things right along. Like
Starlight needs to kill the Deep from how it started when she first got in 7. But I would really love to see them sharks get his ass, especially one Samuel L. Jackson shark.
You know what would be super fucking helpful right now? Is if you would talk to me, bitch.
What was that?
I'm just super psyched to hear your speech, babe.
5, 4, 3.
My fellow Americans, happy Easter. A day commemorating Jesus, who, as we all know, was tortured, stripped of his dignity, and killed. And that's all well and good.
It's all well and good.
Recently, I was visited by an exquisite angel, bearing the gift of revelation. As I bathed in her light, her heavenly lips spilled sweet truth into my ear. I was awakened to my true purpose, not just to be the world's greatest hero, but to save all humanity, to be
creepy smiles.
The second coming. But in a way, really, I'm the first coming. I am the Lord, your Savior. I am your God.
Just think of what that's demented.
It's Butcher and his team. Don't worry. Take her to the secure facility.
There weren't no door here on them blueprints.
That's new.
Kill box.
My fucking life.
My present!
That first step.
Yeah. She's like, she gonna turn that shit off. She's like, listen, if y'all can stop that sick-up bitch, get up her and do it.
Right. Go right.
Oh, now you won't talk.
You flick your all day, get out of there!
Homelander's in the Oval Office.
Lead the way.
No, he would rip my tits out through my vag.
That's
But I'm sure you'll
an
be
image for you.
It's that way. Left.
Little ragtag
Chad
group.
said Homelander would never harm a breast.
He might. If it's not lactating, he might. Look at this bitch.
You've been crying.
You've been crying.
No, Starlight. It was all a test. Yes. The universe is rewarding me for my loyalty, just like Sean Connery rewarded Costner at the end of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
He's so thick.
Jesus, you're a moron.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill you.
Get him, Annie.
I got him. Keep going.
Oh, drop him in the water.
Oh, please, yes.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, father. Oh, father got lemon boy.
I just want
Kool-Aid man ass entrance.
You have to get Kimiko to Homelander before he fucks off. I got this. Yeah, now you're gonna manage that.
That is an Ansel IGS 300. I mean, you have your thing. I have mine.
Oi! This shot is diabolical.
Oh, yes. Send him to his people.
Oh, and she don't even know. Oh, please. Please.
I used to have it all. Halo power, respect, top 50 star meter on IMDb Pro. I lost everything.
You made those fucked up choices.
Yeah.
You ruined your own life.
That part.
For once, take some responsibility for yourself.
Throw him
He's
in.
gonna try to rush it.
Where's Butcher?
He's a boy.
Oh! Wow.
I said old father was gonna die. Damn it.
Well,
I
damn.
really need a new job.
Yeah, because you always getting shot in the face.
For I am your
Yeah, you couldn't even, that didn't mean nothing to Ryan.
But no matter what I do, some of you people will never accept me into your hearts.
Uh-oh.
He goes full psychopath.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And to such heretics I offer oblivion, and those who seek to destroy me.
I might want back out the room real slow.
The most horrible of deaths, as befits your wickedness.
Look, the whole room get ready. Like, wait.
I shall remain eternal. God of the ashes.
Wow. Just F them all, huh?
Butcher. Oh.
Evening.
Yeah.
All right.
Daddy's home.
Hey!
Shame about the French one. How's your little science experiment going without him?
Let's find out.
You should just unload, just unleash. Don't monologue.
Nah,
just let it go.
He's too fast.
That's what I'm saying. You should have just let it go.
Ah, look, he said, ah.
Oh,
this is great on national live TV.
Come on, girl, just toss him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
You should have kicked his ball through the top of his skull.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Look. Look.
Oh my God.
Look.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Look how fast they got there. Fucking train him, bitch.
Get his ass.
Oh. Got him. Look how fast they. Oh, it's a frenzy.
And it was an octopus too. Look. Oh. Oh. Good evening. Go on and tip your waiters and waitresses. Good night. What the hell?
No, you don't, bitch.
Get over here. Yes. Oh. Miko, get your head in the game, girl.
Back to my crowbar. Who's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ryan. Nah, you're not getting
We
away,
did say
bitch.
it. We did say Ryan was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said it. He said, I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
shoot.
You not ready, son? You not ready? Oh, he grabbed his cape. Like,
Oh, tug Superman's cape. Look at this.
Kimiko get ready to get all three of them.
Right? What's up with this performance anxiety you got? God damn it, somebody give Kimiko a honey pack, man, because this is just infuriating.
What is wrong?
What the hell? Listen, I mean,
She about to
Frenchie,
get it.
Frenchie, I
She
love you
did
getting
it.
the day right, but
Oh, God.
Why not?
she's tripping. I mean, I feel you. The talk that Sage gave her was actually too goddamn good.
Rage is not what makes you strong. It has never been mon cœur. It has always been yours.
Come on, Kimiko, you got this. Yeah.
Oh, and you know Billy got that. You know he got the tire iron too. Because he about to beat the brakes off of this dude. Come on, where the crowbar at?
Yeah, now just go back to regular squabbles.
Guess who's who, man? Oh, that's your ass.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah.
Look, he's like,
crowbar,
I'm
the
gonna beat
crowbar.
the brakes on you.
Blood and fucking bone.
Nah, you ain't talking your way out of this one. Whoa!
But you gotta think about it. If
blood at him.
Homelander was born like that, he's never been in a fight without his powers.
This is for Frenchie.
Damn, Butch.
I mean, look, he said that's for Frenchie. Like, dog.
Is he crying? Are you crying?
You owe me. All the times I could have killed you, and I didn't.
You owe me.
Is this your king? Yes. Here come the crowbar.
I'll fucking suck your dick, please. I'll do anything.
He got cheeseburgers in his
shit,
hand.
I'll eat your fucking shit. I'm the Homelander. No. No, you ain't nothing. And this is for my beggar.
Oh, left you with your memory out. Oh. Kennedy style.
Grand opening. Grand closing.
Grand closing.
And Ryan's regular now too.
Yeah. Dude, I would burn the body to make sure you don't clone them or nothing. Just a total, you got to cremate that.
I got you, kid. Easy.
It was like bits of hair on the crowbar. You saw that?
Ryan might not be unpowered though. Remember, he was born natural.
But you know, Butcher said he got to eliminate everybody. So he might be looking at Ryan like, your turn.
Ryan was still Becca's son though. I don't think he felt like it. Oh, hey.
Confirmed that the shocking footage out of the White House is legitimate. The world's most prominent superhero was killed today after proclaiming himself a so-called god.
I'll suck it.
I don't think any.
I am not going to resign. I did absolutely nothing wrong.
That was former President Ashley Barrett.
Here you go. I just wish Frenchie could have seen you.
He did.
The power of love.
We can put all this shite behind us now. We ain't got no powers no more. We're just ordinary blokes. We could find somewhere quiet.
Ryan still got his powers.
Start again. Just you, me, and Tara. I reckon your mum would like that.
I know what my dad was, and it's better that he's gone. But you're not a good person either. I didn't choose you over him. I chose myself.
Yeah.
I don't want a fresh start with you.
That's real shit.
I want this to be the end.
You're not a good person. You know, Terror The dog.
Well, it's just you and me.
In real life, passed as soon as this season was finished filming.
No, it's just you. Tear out of here.
Tara?
That was the last thing he truly loved.
R.I.P. Tara. What's he about to do?
Mm-hmm.
The virus to all
Word.
soups.
Word.
For too long, the worst behavior of superheroes.
Look at Stan.
That's why I've agreed to return to Vought as its interim CEO.
He told him. He was like, after all this is done.
The process of rebuilding. I believe Vaught's greatest, most profitable days are ahead of it.
Butcher,
He gonna see the dog and know.
He gonna know that the serum's gone.
No, he gonna know that Butcher's unhinged. Because that was the only thing keeping him tied to humanity was that dog.
Sorry, buddy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, shit. So what's he going to do with it, though?
Traffic?
Accident on the bridge. Should have taken the tunnel.
I thought you might try to stop me, but you shouldn't have come alone.
Where's the virus, Butcher?
I dumped it in the sprinkler tank. Frenchie's idea. God rest the mad bastard. All I gotta do is pull this trigger. And it rains kill juice on all 99 floors. Shit will be worldwide within a couple of days.
Why? We already won.
One.
You got rid of one sick.
As long as there's Vought, there'll be soups, and sooner or later, some cunt that's already out there becomes the next Homelander, and you fucking know it.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. This is the moment. You drag me through fucking hell for this. To be your canary. Or your Kessler. Or Lenny. But here's the thing, you don't need me for that. You never did. It's already in you. I can see it. You might have a broken fucking heart, but you have one. You are not a monster, Butcher.
Superheroes are done.
Now he gonna fight him. Because he don't want nothing to happen to Annie. Oh, he came with the Roscoe.
Oh, okay. I mean, he ain't all the way stupid.
Takes some big bollocks to pull a trigger on a man.
Oh.
I will if I have to.
You ain't got that.
Oh, dang. Yeah, my man said oath before he lost consciousness.
Pieced him up.
Yeah.
Look, he just beat Homelander.
Man, I just got done squabbling Homelander. Yeah, I was like, come on, you light work. Bang, bang. He wants Hughie to kill him too, though. Yeah.
I figured Butcher had to die. Like, this is...
I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna call an ambulance, okay?
No.
I wouldn't bother. It's all right, Hughie. I gave you no choice. I wasn't gonna stop. You stayed yourself, no matter what I've done. I don't know what to do.
You don't need to do anything.
Dang, bitch.
Upper room.
You really are.
I'm pretty sure his room is not upstairs.
That's better, Lenny.
Yeah, he's going downtown.
Butcher were here, he'd probably give a shit for crying over him, but he's dead, so, you know. Fuck him. I mean, he was nothing but flaws and bad choices, but he never gave up hope that he could stop Homelander, and then he actually
did
it.
He did that.
And I bet he's in hell right now, flashing that smile and kicking the fuck out of the devil.
Boy, you cunt.
I think it's good that he's next to my mom.
It's where he always wanted to be.
Bye.
You heard that.
Let's go, kid.
I wonder if MM's gonna try to go back to his family.
Topless Steakhouse in Reno? Yes, we are. I promised.
Topless Steakhouse.
He would have liked this.
But Butch wasn't wrong. I mean, as long as there's soups out there, it's gonna be somebody else that's gonna try to go for the throne. Or go off your
appropriate.
Yes. So what about Soldier Boy still on ice though?
Look, MM getting remarried to his wife. That's right, and Ryan's normal now, allegedly. Kimiko got a Frenchie. That's our dog's a Frenchie.
Hugh Campbell. It's Bob Singer.
President.
Mr. President, hi.
What?
All those beat-up nut jobs they cooked up are running loose doing God knows what. So we're
Putting the Bureau of Soup Affairs back on its feet.
we need someone to run it. So what do you say, son?
That's an honor, sir. It's just, no thank you. It's just I actually have my own startup venture I'm working on.
Fucking private sector.
Beer, ginger, candies, and saltines.
Saltines, give me the saltines.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he can't go into that business.
We can go down to the courthouse right now if that's what you really want.
No, I can't because these are the only shoes that fit me.
Word, Crocs.
I would 100% marry you in those. There's construction on the parkway. Backup's gonna be a minute. You feeling up to it?
Yeah, but I'm not changing my shoes.
Make sure she's not standing on the curb.
I
Get
was
run
just
over by
about
a
to
speed
say
trap.
that.
Take care of your mom, Robin.
I can't lie, I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it until I saw this. There might be a post-credit scene though, so let's see. Because we still got Soldier Boy on ice, man. Ah, I love when they shout out the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Show love to the crew. That's what I'm talking about. But I know for those of y'all watching with us, nope, no post-credit. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yeah, I mean, you know, for in a culture that loves all gas, no brakes, you know, not a whole lot of time just sitting pondering. The first half of this episode is all of that. It's just straight up bodies, blood, pulling bits of skull and sinew off of crowbars, dying dogs, and sharks impaling superheroes with tentacles. I mean, that first half was absolutely magnificent. I'll even say like the first 3 quarters. And then somebody in the chat had said something, are we going to do the whole Return of the King and have these long loving looks at each other as they wrap everything else up? And they kind of did a little bit. But, you know, we've been with, I want to say like 7 years. It's been since we've been doing this The Boys thing. At least 5 or 6, at least 5, maybe. It's been a long time. So I can understand taking a moment to pay some homage to everybody that's been there. Some stuff wrapped up super quick, like Sage using her powers and then hopping off to go check out Harry Potterville. That was super quick. And even the Deep kind of got wrapped up kind of quick as well. Homelanders was satisfying. A part of me, maybe a weird sadistic part of me, kind of wanted the beats to continue just a little bit more for all the hell that he's dragged everybody through. But it was still satisfying enough at the end. I didn't feel as bad. It's not like Game of Thrones when Cersei gets killed by a bunch of rocks and you're like, no,
that's some bullshit.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know. But was it as satisfying as when Joffrey choked himself to death? I don't know. I still think Joffrey's death still kind of like holds the throne for the most satisfying feeling of get back. But the Homelander one was still pretty good though.
I don't know, because when Jon Snow beat the hell out of Ramsay's boat and then he let up and let Sansa turn his own dogs loose on him,
that was pretty good. That was good. I give Homelander's death an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I give it an 8 out of 10. It's good enough. I'm satisfied. The crowbar, him begging for his life, having that menace society moment when dudes holding cheeseburgers and like I'll suck your dick.
Wait, is that how the Lord talks? Oh my, not my Lord.
Speaking of the Lord, my man with the harpy voice.
Oh,
or whatever.
Oh father.
Oh Father's Day was pretty nasty. But I feel like we saw that with and what was the Marvel film when dude with the fork. When Black Bolt kind of blew his own brain off, I kind of felt like we kind of saw that again.
Yeah, the multiverse of madness.
Yeah. So, overall, Ashley being like, I'm staying here because I ain't do nothing wrong, and then all of a sudden getting impeached before the reporter could even take a second breath. That was great. I thought that was
they
dope.
did it today.
There's going to be some setups for the spinoffs because we got Mexico coming around. We got the prequels to everything when we get the chance to hear about Soulja Boy's story. Soulja Boy's still on ice. Vought is still up, is still doing his thing. And then the big hint when the president called Hughie was like, yo, these soups are still running around, causing all of this ruckus. And I do feel a little satisfied about Butch and how he went out. I think he wanted to die. There was nothing else for him to live for. All of his humanity was kind of stripped away. The last little piece with Tara being gone, and then having the canary, what they say, his Lenny, the canary in the cage, letting him know when something's wrong, be the one to kind of close him out. It's kind of poetic. I thought the season finale was good. Rekkai, man, I've been soapboxing. Your turn, brother. How you feeling, man?
As far as season or series finales go, this was pretty good. Could it have been more satisfying? Yes. Could we have gotten a little bit more blood and carnage? Yes. But I would say yes, a solid 8. It's not unsatisfying. It's not disappointing like so many other season and series finales. So this was pretty good. Did we get what we want? Homelander checked out. Yes. The Deep finally getting his. Yes. Didn't see that with Oh Father, but I'll take it. Yes, because you went so far down the heresy trail, my boy. You had to get that. You had to get it. Ashley tried to talk to you and see what side you was on, and you didn't blink, you didn't waver. You was like, no, I will snitch on you, my wife, immediately. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. And she immediately helped. I do love the conclusion for Ashley. She's like, I'm not going anywhere. I ain't do nothing wrong. Got her ass today. Yes. Who you think you was? Wolf of Wall Street? Huh? You think you was going? Yeah. You thought you was Donnie Teflon, the orange man? Nah. Got her today. Man, can you see her in prison? I had to take that damn wig off her. Ah, God. I guess the only thing I have a little bit of pushback for is I really thought at least one more member of the boys was going to die. I thought Milk might die. I didn't want him to die, though. I wanted him to get back to his family. I mean, that's, especially, it's a black man. Listen, just on the strength of the culture, let that black man, he didn't live from the opening credits to the end credits. Like, listen. That's a big gigantic fact. Because, if this was a cow she bet, does the black man survive at the end? I probably would have bet that he wouldn't have made it. Like,
it's just because the trope. We don't typically make it to the end.
I thought Kimiko might live, but if she died, I'd been like, okay, good with that. Hughie and Starlight, I think that's just a little too fairy tale in that both of them live. Like, I guess I like Hughie is the one that took out Butcher. That's poetic. It's had to be that way. The way I'm actually satisfied with it, even though it's not what I saw coming. Sage living, now she's as dumb as everybody else. She's like, well, screw y'all. I'm going to Harry Potter Land. Oh man, that's fantastic. She's like, I did stuff too. Oh, bless your little short bus heart. And I can see to be as smart as your mind never shuts off, and it's always spitting. You're always thinking, hear voices or whatever. Like it's just always working. And for once, she said her brain was at peace. It was quiet. And the first thing she did is like, listen, I'm going to Harry Potter world. Hell with y'all. She said, y'all stupid. Homeland gonna kill all y'all. I'm out.
I'm gonna me a butterbeer.
Yeah.
Flip this wand.
That's the same thing. It's like Ashley ran down there and helped him right quick. There's like, all right, come help us. She said, hell no. She said, no, he'll rip my tits off through my badge. She said, whoa, wait a minute.
Do you have to?
Yeah, that is.
And then
that is
okay.
Go up there. Like, that's a lot. That's a visual for your ass.
Yeah.
This was cool. I like the fact that Ryan said, nah, ain't no new beginning for us. You are a terrible human being, and I don't want no parts of you. Good for you, Ryan. I still think Ryan got his powers.
Ryan probably could have saved his life, though. Ryan could have saved Butch's life. Because I think all Butch needed is some piece of humanity to hold on to.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, does Butcher deserve that, though? He has been willing to steamroll anyone and everyone, basically to kill Homelander to get back at what he did to Becca. It really didn't matter, including Ryan. He got that one lady who had helped raise Ryan, got her killed.
But does the end justify the means?
I mean, you heard the people who was close to him said, yeah, I'm sure he's down in hell right now, kicking the shit out of the devil. That's where he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Why mess with that? People that do things like that and have a very gray morality and are really ambiguous on to who they hurt and who they kill in order to achieve their objective, they don't deserve a happy ending in any part.
Even if he saved the planet in order to do it, because that's essentially what he did.
Did he?
Because Homelander announced, he was like, listen, if you ain't on board, either get down or lay down. I'm coming. It's scorched earth. He said it, scorched earth. And there is nobody who's willing to do what Butch is willing to do to stop it. So that's what I'm asking. I'm also asking you all in the comment section. The other thing is to be righteous and let Homelander live, or be the devil's hellspawn and do what needs to be done. I'm not taking it. I'm just asking y'all the question. Does the end justify the means?
Yes, kill Homelander. The hell with that.
Nobody else is going to, though. Everybody else is ready to quit. I mean, that's what Hughie said. It. No matter what, no matter how we feel about him, he knew he could do it. Nobody else. Everybody else had died. Hughie wasn't going to do it. Nobody else was going to do it.
Hughie couldn't do it. Nobody really, besides Kimiko and Butcher, could do it. Starlight couldn't do it.
No. But even to do to Kimiko what needed to be done, he had to literally torture her in order to develop the power to take Homelander's power away. Nobody else was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you had to have that dog in your group that's willing to do what everybody was too timid or too high of a moral compass in order to get this done. That's what I think was what's interesting about Billy and Hughie's relationship, is that Hughie knows Billy has to do, Butcher has to be him in order to get this done, because nobody else has the balls to do what he needs to do. But Butcher needed Hughie to make sure that he didn't go so far over that he ends up literally about to destroy the planet and annihilate all soups from the planet. Like, it took, you had to have both. If there's no Hughie, Butcher kills everybody. If there's no Butcher, Homelander kills everybody. So I'm wondering, like, it's that weird moral kind of dilemma. Like, does Butch deserve to go to hell? Yeah, I mean, what he did was was practically unforgivable, but nobody lives without those unforgivable acts.
Yeah, now in hell he could play checkers with Homelander. Listen, the thing is, you're not wrong, you know, and unfortunately, especially when most of us shed childhood, you're fortunate if you ever had that dog person in your crew. If you had a crew, you know, it's just the 3 of y'all, the 4 of y'all, one of you, it should be the live wire. However, the thing is, being the live wire, sometimes you end up on the receiving end of some of that liveness. And Butcher didn't betrayed and done on everybody in his crew to the point where they hated his ass and put him out, and he came back around because he was willing to do the one thing that needed to be done. But that doesn't mean that at the end, once the mission is accomplished, we can't go skipping off and, you know what I'm saying, frolicking in the woods and shit like that. Like, listen, my dude, you know, and then even he finished and he said, and he was right. We got rid of Homelander. Eventually, another jackass who has just as much powers or something like that will pop up. And that's why the government's putting back together their little, you know, the Bureau of Soups or whatever. Sounds good. You know, and the thing is that honestly, the government tried to get in on it, but they couldn't control Homelander. There's nothing they could do about it. But if they could control him, that's what they want. If Vought could control him, that's what they want. So the government or corporation, shit, they the real damn bad guys, and they ain't going nowhere. You know, Butcher, did he kill Homelander? Yes. Did he save everybody temporarily? Yes. But all you did was end up giving the system a black eye. You know, it reset.
In the end, Butcher's right. Butcher's right about everything.
I mean, it's one of those questions that we've asked that people.
It took the devil to save the world. That's interesting.
Well,
that's interesting. I got a question for you all in the comment section. If the world was going to end, any and everything you knew, horribly, in torment, pain, and suffering, and you were given a choice, sacrifice yourself to save the planet and everything you love, everything, but you got to go to hell, would you make that choice? I'm just curious. I don't have an answer. I'm just throwing the question out there. Go ahead. What are you about to say?
I don't know what I was about to say after you say some shit like that. I don't know. Listen, would you sacrifice yourself to save
guaranteed trip to
everything
hell?
and
There's no golden ticket like you did the right thing and you're really going to heaven. No, your ass is going to hell, but you save everything. Would you do it?
But why I got to go to hell? Listen, I done went to church.
I mean, it's Butcher's choice. It's Butcher's choice. That's why I'm not going to say my answer because I don't want to sway anybody's thought. I'm just curious what you all think.
An eternity of
suffering.
And from what I see in that movie, Constantine, being down there for a few seconds feels like years or whatever. Like eternity.
Weird. That's a weird moral dilemma question.
I know.
I'm just curious what y'all think.
Not only that, I'd be like, why y'all come to me? Like, anyway.
Magus in the chat said, remember the religious loopholes? All you got to do is say you're sorry right before you die and you're all good. That's why I took that away. I was like, there is no loophole. There's no, you really made the right decision. No, it's your ass go. You going to the hot spot. But all of existence and everything you love is saved.
Yeah, I don't know about all that too. Yeah. I mean, how would you even know? How would you even know?
I don't know. So Butcher's an interesting character.
No, I mean, you know, here's the thing though. I mean, it's not something that we're unfamiliar with. You know, we know that our government, and hell, even corporations employ assassins and do things like that. We've loved Rambo for years. Rambo is a damn assassin, and we just hope that it's on foreign soil. We love all that shit. Morality, I guess, is, you know what I'm saying? What do you do when no one is looking? Do you do right when no one is looking and no one expects you to do right? It's hard to say what is right in this, and people take morality and judgment into their own hands, you know? It used to be that killing wasn't a bad profession. let me back that up.
I was about to say, I'm like, well, I need some context, brother.
most people are under the guise that it is wrong to kill. And it is wrong to kill. But a soldier kills. And a soldier in battle, if he kills, it's not looked upon wrongly the same way it is in societies. If you just are killing people willy-nilly, they didn't do shit to you. So same actions, two different contexts of why you're doing it, who you're doing it for. Butcher's necessary, but that doesn't absolve him from all of the evil shit that he's done. And that's really the thing. Like, I don't know. In this case, they're fortunate that we had a Butcher. But the way things are, if you don't study history, you're always doomed to repeat it. Things are cyclical. There'll be another Homelander, and hopefully there'll be another Butcher to pop up, balance in the universe.
So my closing remarks or comments. How did you feel about this experiment of the boys? They took a comic that was made pretty while ago. Almost was it made in the 80s or in the early 90s, I think. Anyways, they took a comic that is very different than the show. Seth Rogen and team was like, this seems like an interesting story. They turned it into like this weird political satire kind of thing that's going on. Gave us a bunch of blood, guts, and gore. And then we all just kind of like became like accustomed to it. We almost got desensitized to the violence and the gore. And then we actually, maybe some of us might have actually started paying attention to what some of the satire actually means as far as when it comes to politics. And these past like few seasons was really kind of polarizing. Some of the people that was really on board in the beginning thought Homelander was like a good guy. Come to find out, they're saying like, no, he represents this person in your culture right now. They put their foot on the gas regarding the messaging. Is this one of those projects that's kind of like a project of the time, of its era? Is it right on time? Does it feel like it's too much? Are we too lowbrow as citizens to kind of be told, where your moral compass falls and where you fit within the culture and how politics is involved in your day-to-day life? Do we need like this format in order for us to get the lesson? Do you think the creators felt like they said and got off their chest what needed to be said from a social standpoint, from an artistic standpoint? I'm just curious, like your thoughts over just the series as a whole.
So I remember The Boys when it came out as a comic. I was an adult already. Garth Ennis, who's a fantastic writer, and Derek Robertson created the series. It dropped on DC Comics in 2006.
Okay, all right.
So it's 20 years old now. It was not even 20 years old. It came out like the end of the year. DC only had it for 6 issues though. They said, wait a minute. This is too dark. We are the home of Superman. So they got rid of it. But it was quickly picked up by a smaller indie company, and it ran for, another 5 years. It ran for 6 years, 72 issues.
Okay.
The thing is, you think this TV show is dark? It ain't got shit on the comics. The comics itself are some of the most demented stuff that you will read. You'll be like, whoever wrote this needs a hug and the most therapy. Like, oh my God. But sometimes there are parallels because, you say art imitates life, and these days life seems to be imitating art because
life is stranger than fiction.
Yeah. And sometimes, unfortunately, that's the only way for people to get it. We are not, and I say we in a pejorative, like as a whole, we are not critical thinkers anymore. And we are so dependent on technology that we fall for the okie doke so fast. Fake news and AI and all this other shit. We don't ask any questions. We just take everything as gospel. So a show even that's as depraved as this, because that's what you have. Unfortunately, that's what you have to do to get past that first layer of defenses in people's minds. And even, I don't know, just because I personally think deeper on things, I don't know that other people do that. It's a good show. I like the violence and all the, and all the cussing and this and that or whatever. I don't know that people see this. Remember, the beginning of season 3 or season 4, people lost their damn minds because wait, Homelander's a villain? Since when? Since the beginning, bitch. What are you talking about?
My man shot a plane out the sky. Like in season 1, you think nothing was wrong with that?
But and that's really the problem. And I don't know about worldwide, but with Americans as a whole, that's how we are. It's not even about, I'm just gonna mind my business. I don't give a shit about anything that's going on until it personally affects me. There's people all the time. Hughie didn't give a shit about nothing until it personally affected him. When Robin got ran through by A-Train, and that's wild. I said it like
Crazy.
that. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a different kind of.
Got
different
ran
kind of
through by A-Train. That's phrasing,
yeah,
brother.
Ran through and trained in the same sentence, and it doesn't mean what you think it means. It's wild. But when Robin got run over, when she was killed by A-Train, that is what made Hughie get dedicated to the fight. Something needs to be done. Until the time he could give a shit. And that's how most people are. Until it personally affects you. Like that plane that Homelander took down, once it became news, they very quickly said, no, it's fake news. That's AI, that's, the Starlighters, they put that up there. And even though people see it with their eyes and know it not to be fake, they're like, oh yeah, that's not fake because it doesn't fit the narrative that they want to live in. Unfortunately, that's shit. When you turn on the internet and the news these days, that's pretty much what we're dealing with. It's too hard to discern the truth with all this misinformation out here.
Great series. Thank you, Rekkai. Let me thank you first. Thank you so much for going on this run with me. Had tons of fun. Big, huge thank you to the members of the Discord that was watching this with us. It's always more fun to see a show like this when you got a nice group of friends. If you're wondering who it is that we're talking to off camera, members of our Patreon get a private section of the Discord. You can actually watch us do these reactions. And a huge and the biggest of thank yous is to everybody in the comment section, in the audience, that took time out of your day. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to sit here and hang out with me and Rekkai and listen to our silliness and listen to our thoughts regarding art and entertainment and the world and politics. Thank you all so much. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you, brother.
Yeah, let me ask you one quick question before I do that.
Yeah.
What's next for the boys? What do you think is next? We know what we've heard is coming, but what is next for the boys?
Well, we know they're doing the prequel. So we'll get Soldier Boy's story. I'm hearing Mexico is still a thing, a spinoff of Mexico. We'll see. Gen V is kind of like for the birds, which kind of makes it weird that they even included the Gen V characters at the end of this.
We got nothing from them. We got nothing.
So maybe, I'm assuming maybe they'll go on the run and they go on the run to Mexico and it just becomes the boys. They just kind of like, that's the only thing I can think of. The only thing that kind of makes sense. I'm wondering how long you can still tell these stories with blending art with politics, and what does that look like? We saw it from the perspective of the United States. Maybe if they continue the story in Mexico, it'll be more like global implications. I don't know. I don't know how receptive everybody is going to be. It feels like the boys might have been lightning in a long ass 7-year bottle, but I don't know if it can still maintain the same momentum. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the show kind of like, takes a nosedive Because the things that we loved and enjoyed, Butcher, Homelander, shout out to Anthony Starr and Karl Urban. We really show up to see them, really, if we're being honest, and they're no longer here.
Yeah.
So what does that look like? But I do know this. I will be watching at least the pilot of Mexico. I will be watching at least the pilot of when they did the period piece. Yeah, Vault Rising. I will be there, and then I will shake my little finger at the screen and cast my judgment, hopefully with you on here and all of you all in the comment section. So I'm not over the top excited about the future of the boys, but I have no problem taking the time out of my day to bear witness. You?
I think Vault Rising is going to be interesting. I think Jensen Ackles can easily carry it. I don't know about the boys Mexico, or Gen V, the boys Canada, or whatever the hell, the boys Toronto.
It's got Drake in there. He's the Iceman. I know my mood went down just saying that.
Maybe he can get killed. Maybe he get killed first episode, like when Seth Rogen and them were on. So that'll be good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if there's still a space for this anymore. Especially you start talking about doing spin-offs and things like that. These are things that are not on the written page, because at least the bones of what was this story came from the comics in a way. Now you start doing new stories. But like you said, I'll be there to watch the pilot and see what sack of shit that they try to put together and have us watch. So I'll be there.
Somebody in the chat brought us something I thought was pretty interesting. They said, Laura said they'll turn it into The Walking Dead. And I was a deadhead up until Lucille came and cracked everybody's skulls, and I kind of faded off. But deadheads that are still watching and know all the damn spinoffs and stuff, they're all in.
Well, I continued to watch The Walking Dead after that, because I had read the comic, because I knew it was coming. A lot of people that dipped out, they had no idea what was about to happen to Glenn. They had no idea, and they threw in Abraham on top of it. That didn't happen in comics, but I knew what was coming. So when it happened, I was like, "Oh, damn, they did that, huh?" I stayed for a while until I didn't. I watched Fear the Walking Dead for a while until I was like, what? I'm sick of these damn zombies. It's the same. So it is what it is. You guys want to find me? You can find me on my what's that thing called? Patreon, and on my YouTube at Crimson Commentary.
Look, you're trying to get his thoughts together.
Yeah,
you better go see Harry Potter real quick.
Listen, I got a blast too.
I did stuff too.
Yeah. I got my blast wasn't, chemicals. My blast is a blast of poverty. It's no, not that. You guys find me at Crimson Commentary on Patreon and YouTube. Crimson with a K, Commentary with a K, just one word.
And don't worry if you can get all that. There'll be a link in the description. You can get to it super quick. Thank y'all so much for kicking it with us. And we'll catch you in Mexico, maybe? All right, y'all. Take it easy. Peace.